recent years, fake news and misinformation about the British royal family has become increasingly prevalent on social media platforms, particularly on Facebook. Now, these misleading posts range from photoshopped images to sensationalised conspiracy theories, all of which exploit the public's interest in the royals for personal gain. Now, these posts create confusion, they create harmful rumours and undermine the credibility of genuine news sources. Now, this report examines 3 of these sort of notable instances on Facebook accounts spreading false information about the British royal family and explores the dangers associated with this misinformation. And what exactly does this mean? So we're going to explore all of this in this news report.
Okay, so the first thing that we're going to be talking about in this video is people on Facebook exploiting Princess Diana's legacy with conspiracy theories, and as it sounds, it is disgusting and it actually is vile. I cannot believe that some Facebook users found this acceptable. So this disturbing trend on Facebook involves exploiting the late Princess Diana's tragic passing through fabricated conspiracy theories. These posts often serve as clickbait, leading users to deceptive websites or articles filled with sensationalized, unverified content designed to drive traffic and generate revenue. Many of these accounts falsely claim to offer new revelations about the late Princess Diana's passing, disregarding both historical evidence and intense grief that still surrounds the late Princess Diana's passing. So this tactic is not only deeply disrespectful to the late princess and her family, but is also emotionally manipulative towards readers who admired her. While invoking her memory for clicks, these posts exploit the public's sympathy and attachment to the late Princess Diana, spreading false information that stirs unnecessary sorrow, confusion, and outrage. These manipulative tactics not only hurt the late Princess Diana's legacy, but also degrade the standard of journalism by shifting the focus from truth and respect to profit and sensationalism. It's truly appalling to see how some people have resorted to exploiting the memory of the late Princess Diana for cheap views and sensationalism on social media. The relentless spread of conspiracy theories surrounding her tragic passing shows such blatant disrespect. The late Princess Diana's life, her kindness, and her contributions touched so many hearts across the world. She deserves to be honoured and remembered with the dignities she inspired. What happened to the late Princess Diana was absolutely devastating, a loss felt by millions who admired her compassion and dedication. Instead of paying tribute to her legacy, some choose to twist the tragedy with unfounded claims and baseless stories, all for the sake of attention. We owe it to her memory and to the people who loved her to remember her truthfully and with the respect she earned. The late Princess Diana will always be remembered and never forgotten, and will be deeply missed for the genuine light that she brought into the world. Another fabricated story that is spreading on Facebook at the moment is this story between King Charles and the other royals, in particular the one between King Charles and Elton John. So this post claims there is a scandal going on between King Charles and Elton John, and while these claims are entirely unfounded and rely on photoshopped images, they create an illusion of authenticity that makes the users believe something scandalous is going on. The repeated sharing of false claims about high-profile figures such as King Charles III not only misleads the public, but also fosters unwarranted suspicion and gossip. And it doesn't even stop at King Charles either, it continues with other members of the royal family as well, which also includes the royal children. So this fake Facebook news or whatever that's going around, they manipulate viewers, which means that it makes our jobs as journalists increasingly difficult. Because we share the factual, verified news, but because they might have already seen this fake news, they'll come to our channel and be like, this is fake, and they won't be able to know what's fake and what's real, so it makes our job as journalists completely difficult. And again, this would be completely fine if these were edits and people said, oh, this is an edit of, Prince Harry and King Charles standing outside Buckingham Palace, but they don't specify it's a fake image, they just say it's real. So there is a big difference between somebody that makes an AI image and says it's a real picture, and somebody that just gets creative, like these examples above from some of my raw creator friends. Getting creative, making some awesome edits, collages, stuff like that. That's completely fine because they're making an edit. Like I do, I make creative thumbnails and stuff on my channel for some of my videos. It's not me saying that's a real image, it's just me making a creative thumbnail for a certain video so that the thumbnail sort of fits the video, if that makes sense. But editing is completely fine as long as it's a kind, supportive and, you know, respectful edit, which all of these, you know, just a handful of my raw creative friends' edits are. And, you know, my thumbnails are very respectful as well. Editing to support the royals and editing, you know, to make an edit to support people is completely fine. What isn't fine is people making fake, you know, AI images as if they're a real image, or people exploiting news that isn't real, you know? So you might be wondering now, the rise of fake news posts, what is the motivation behind it? Well, primarily, these posts target younger users, who may lack the discernment to distinguish between real and fake news, thereby believing the manipulated content as authentic. Additionally, these accounts generate revenue through sensationalized clickbait titles, with some news reports exploiting the royal family's health and stuff like that for like views and attention and clicks, which is like disgusting and making up lies. And obviously this is not a new thing. People have been, you know, spreading fake news for years now, but I've just had enough of it. I scroll through so many on Facebook at the moment, it's unbelievable, and many of them are just using the royals' health concerns and stuff like that for views and attention and clicks, and just, you know, it's just disgusting. I don't know why you would want to make like up a lie about someone's health for fame. Like, it's just disgusting, especially to use AI like that. It's just such a misuse of technology. It's just so disrespectful, and it's actually disgusting. People need to stop. Like, some people on Facebook literally just need to stop. It's also increasingly dangerous as well. It's becoming one of these danger things that you see online, like red flag, you know, because you see it online and you go, that's just disgusting. Like, you know, if you're a person online, you've been online for a long time like I have, you'll know that stuff is fake because it looks fake. But if you're somebody who's new to the internet, you're a young user, you'll literally see that and go, oh, what's happened? And you might freak out, or you might see something that, you know, paints a picture in your mind that's not true. And it's just, these people feed off some of the most vulnerable online, and it's disgusting. And they feed off literally clickbait and attention and views. And at the end of the day, if you want to be a journalist, you should only be reporting, like I do, on legit, verified Buckingham Palace, Kensington Palace, you know, verified royal news from some of the most top news agencies, if you're going to look at them. Obviously, there are so many royal accounts you can go to on Instagram and YouTube that are legitimate. You know, they take legitimate journalistic and you know, proper verified Buckingham Palace, you know, sort of royal news. Royal Reporter Lydia, my channel, obviously does you know, proper royal news. You know, if you want the latest from any member of the royal family, you know, Royal Reporter Lydia, my channel, will do that for you. We are a proper journalistic royal channel. You know, we only report on the latest news. And if you want some gossip, that'll be in the shorts. You know, stuff that is a little bit shorter. But yes, we report on the latest news as it comes in. And obviously there are so many other amazing Instagram accounts and YouTube channels, obviously Royal Family Channel, GB News, Sky News, BBC, you know, that do live royal news as well. And also on Instagram, you obviously have just a handful that I'll say as an example. Obviously there are so many that I can't fit into this video. Wales videos, obviously Royal Reporter Lydia, mine on Instagram. Royals Britain do that, news sort of stuff. Who else does it? Kate Middleton, Princess of Wales, that account's really good for news. I think P. George does one as well. But yeah, there are so many news, you know, channels that just are legitimate. So yeah, I'm looking for other accounts, not just the big top news agencies, that you can also have a look at. So yeah, one of them is included in my channel, but I'm just giving you a list of others that you can look at as well as mine. So before we end today's video, I have got some, like, you know, an important message to share with you all. So it is crucial for us as users online to remain vigilant and question the credibility of posts that they come across. While Facebook works to combat misinformation, this is the same for any other social media platform, it cannot detect and remove every piece of fake news alone. And that's where we as users come in. So reporting suspicious or misleading content can play a vital role in cleaning up social media spaces and supporting the platform's efforts to foster accurate and reliable information. So let's all work together to protect the integrity of information and ensure that the legacies of figures like the late Princess Diana and the privacy of the royal family are respected. So yes, that's the end of the video. Hope you liked today's video. If you did, smash the like button. Also press subscribe for more royal reports. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. I hope you all stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Bye!